Welcome, pirates! This is your captain speaking, and today we fight. Welcome to the Freedom is Piracy Devlog. Today we have quite some updates to show. Graphics update, canon gameplay, Navi battle system, and some juicy stuff I'm going to talk about. But we're going to do that while we are going to talk about a very interesting topic. Why you are right to make an open world as your first game. So what is going to happen in this devlog, you're going to see the progress of the game in the background with juicy videos, while we're going to talk and think about this very relevant, very interesting topic, I believe. So let me introduce myself. My name is Mehdi. I quit my bullshit job to create video games to learn game development. I've been learning game development for 3 to 5 years, and making active development for this game about 2 years and a half. At the beginning, I didn't want to make a 2D game. I didn't want to make a platformer. I didn't want to make a very simple thing like a prototype. I wanted to make the game I wanted to play. I wanted to make a good game my friends could enjoy, I could enjoy, and the people around me, could enjoy. So I received quite some bashing about this. Not aggressive bashing, but like a lot of surprise from people hearing that I was making a pirate open world. They were like, no, you should not go 3D, you should go 2D. Oh, and you should do this and that and this. And they were basically saying that I will never make it, and was too big, and I will give up after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Spoiler alert, I haven't given up, and the project is going great. We're making great progress, and it's going to happen. I mean, this is a good advice. Obviously, when you're starting something, especially game development, you should start with smaller scope, smaller games, and along your journey, you just raise the scope and raise the ambition. But in my case, I couldn't imagine myself to wake up the morning and work on something I just was not liking. Like basically a prototype, something that I was not having fun in it. So I need this passion. I need to be excited about my project. So I'm like either 0% guy or 200% guy, but I cannot say like, okay, I'm going to make crappy games for 2, 3, 4 years, and then I'm going to make the game I want to make. So not everyone is like that, but that was my case. So when people were telling me this, I was thinking like, because they were really bothered, almost bothered, they were really embarrassed about myself. And I gave some thoughts about this, and I really tried to understand what was bothering them. I realized that my way of thinking was so different from them. Because these kind of people, and again, they are not wrong, actually they're right, this is the right advice to give to someone starting. But they were thinking about a race, a rat race, about your time in your life, the money you're making, the progress you're making, and for them, doing that will be ending up about wasting 2-3 years of my life. And that's where I was totally different from them in terms of way of thinking, because for me it's not a waste. It's a waste for them because they are doing this rat race where you need to work, you need to get experience, you need to save up money, you need to buy a house, you need to buy a car. And you cannot just spend 1 year or 2 years learning, because this is a time where you're not making money, you're not working in a company, you're not just climbing the social ladder. And you know what? I don't give a about this. I don't care. I could work 10, 15, 20 years in an MMO RPG project. I mean, that's not going to happen, obviously. But I could do that without having the need to just be the owner of a house and get a loan and just be an ant in this society following the same path. We have all different paths, and if you are happy in what you're doing, and if you have a financial stable situation, working a part-time job, or maybe living in your parents' house, who cares? Who is going to judge you? Who is going to judge you for a person that is doing what he's passionate about, you know? So I realized that the real struggle for these people was money. Like, because if you have money, you could just learn and make a big project for 5-10 years, who cares? And at the end, it all depends on you, what you want to do, because you can do many different things. Your ambition can be to be rich, or to make money from your game development, to live as a game developer, or you can be a YouTuber, you can just be a student, a learner, or you can make a good game, which is in my case. So the path you're going to take about this all depends on what you want, because you cannot do all of these at the same time. So yeah, at the end, nobody should tell you the path you should take, it all depends on you, and if you want to start with making an open world, you can do it, as long as you're aware of what it is in stake, and as long as you have a good financial situation, or at least a stable, or you can even survive. I mean, like, who cares about going out and buying beers every week, or getting to parties and stuff? I mean, if your passion is game development, stay in your home, it's much cheaper, and just do what you love. And the second thing is also, like, open world are so easier to do right now. If you compare to the situation 20 years ago, this is so different. We have so amazing engines, tools, procedural generation, noise, workflow. I mean, so many different things to just populate your world in few clicks. I'm exaggerating a little bit, of course, and it will not mean that your open world will be good, but it's so much easier to do. And in my case, I chose a water open world, which is 95% of the map made of water. So it means like you have only 5 or 10% to make proper level design, which was a smart choice, because I wanted to still control the scope of the game in terms of art, obviously. And the good thing with that is the islands are so much easier to make, because you don't have this transition between landscapes, between different environments. And also an island is well delimited, and you can change the way your level design is by just, you know, moving the landscape. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Before going further in this video, I want to tell you something very exciting. The Steam page is out. It's fresh, it's remade, it's updated, because I got one before, but I didn't really make it beautiful, and it was not ready. But now I work really hard to write a very nice description. I'm choosing and improving the visuals, and I'm pretty proud. I spent a lot of time on writing, because this is what I like the most. So if you feel free to just go and read what I wrote, I will be very happy to have some feedback. And wishlist the game. This is very important for indie like me, like us. Wishlist doesn't cost you anything, but help the project so much in getting promoted by the Steam algorithm. So just smash the wishlist button. It doesn't cost you anything, it just takes you a little space in your wishlist, little space. That's good enough. You can share it with your friends, your parents, your dog, your prime minister, your baker, whatever. The reality about indie game development is you cannot release your game if you don't have an amount of wishlist around maybe 10,000. This is the minimum you need to just release the game, because otherwise your game will most likely fail. This is the reality of people not benefiting from promotion, from marketing, from publisher and stuff. Maybe one day, but that's not yet. So yeah, you need 10,000 wishlist to launch your game, and before that you're just stuck, and you just need to still communicating, talk about the game, and of course work hard to make it very appealing, very good, very people having good feedback about it, which is what's happening now. And also we have a new logo for the game made by Luca, a person that joined the contribution team, working amazingly well, making a lot of work on UI and UX, and he refreshed the logo, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, the Steam page is very shiny, very cool. Cool, so let's move on. Another point I want to talk about making open world as your first game, or maybe second, whatever, is find a team. Find a team. find a team, trust me. Who cares about you being a genius making this alone? Of course, it can be a marketing argument to say, hey guys, I'm amazing, I did this game alone. But what's your priority? Is your ego your priority, or making your game happen or making it good? Your game will be better if you have people around you. I don't tell you to be 30 or 50 because it's hard to manage, but a team about 5, 7, 10, 12 people well organized can make beauty, Does it matter you're alone? When you are alone, you have only one range skill set, only two eyes, and you cannot see, you cannot polish, you cannot make your game to go to another level. So you don't need to make this open world alone, and it will be so much easier and make it happen. Much more possible to happen if you have a team. So this is what I want to say. I see too many people out there just wanting to be alone because they are scared people can steal their work. Nonsense to me, but anyway, we have different way of thinking, obviously. But all other people that just want to prove something to themselves, cool. Proving something, you know? Like, oh, I'm good enough to make it alone. But what's your priority? Do you want to make a game? Do you want to make a good game, or you just want to get confidence? We all need confidence. We all lack confidence, obviously. Most of the people. But for me, the priority is to make this game as good as possible, push it as far as possible. So I need people to just criticizing it, giving feedback, trying it. If they want to help, let's go, let's do it. I don't care about fame. I don't care about... I'm not a genius, so I'm not going to prove anything. But I know we can make a good pirate game finally. We don't have enough good pirate games out there. I know we're going to make it. So for that, we need teamwork. This is what humanity is meant and designed for. We need to work with each other. And even if it's not easy, even if it's like source of dispute, of argument and stuff, this is how we improve as humans. So anyway, and my last point I want to talk about is priority. As I mentioned before, you can be a game developer to learn. You can be a game developer to just aim at earning money. You want to be maybe rich, you want to be a YouTuber and live from YouTube content and making devlogs or whatever, tutorials. Or you want to learn, be a student, and be very, very good at making game development. All of those purposes are different, and you cannot do everything at a single time. A good example is Charlie from Prismatica Dev, which is a Chad. I respect him a lot. I'm a big fan. He's very talented about thinking about doing something. And from A to Z, he is going to process, organize his workflow and develop everything to achieve like AAA features and stuff. He's amazing. But his first job is not making a game. His first job is creating a learning hub, making tutorials. Lately, he started to make Unreal plugins, tools for developers. He's also doing Twitch and Discord. He's very busy, so obviously his game is not making the progress he would have done without all these activities. And the tricky thing is when you're doing YouTube videos, you quickly the situation is out of control because you're getting some views and stuff, so you're making more content, and at the end of the day, you're not a game developer anymore, you are a YouTuber, because it's taking most of your time. So what I want to say, my point is, be careful. You cannot do everything, so prioritize what you want to do. In my case, I don't want to be a YouTuber. I want to make this game happen and make a great game. Good will be already a lot, but we will do it. We will make a great game. And for that, I just need to make a YouTube video maybe every 2 months, every 3 months, but I don't want to make more because otherwise I will have not the time to develop and make great progress. That's it, that's cool. I hope you enjoyed this very special format of devlog. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. And also, if you have technical questions about what you saw in the video, I put some text and explanation, but if you need more let's talk about this in the comments. Thank you about the 900 subscribers. This is amazing. We made already, I mean, only 2 videos and we have 900 subscribers. We are going to reach 1000, which is super cool. That's it, and you can reach me in Discord. My pseudo is medomelo. Just chat if you have a question, whatever. Cool, and let's go wishlist the game. See you, bye bye.